Good afternoon, Madison County Quarantinians. Hi, hello. I'm back for our daily live stream. Brandon Thompson here. I'm the Outreach Services Coordinator, as you might know, for the Madison County Public Library. We're here against this lovely brick wall backdrop. Our studio keeps changing a little bit, hopefully for the better. This is MadLib Talks. We're really happy that you're tuning in, so thanks for that. Once again, hello. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. The weather this weekend was gorgeous. So, of course, we here at Madison County Public Library strongly encourage you, please continue, obviously, with your social distancing, all of those measures. But if you can get outside, either by yourself or with a family member, it's awesome out there. I took a couple nice long runs and a couple walks this past weekend, and it was a ton of fun. There's some shenanigans happening to my left, and I'm not sure. You might notice that my co-anchor, April Schultz, is nowhere to be found. I'm not exactly sure.
Right here.
There she is. Now I have to socially distance.
Very important.
I was hoping you'd take your time.
I did take my time.
Oh, good.
I had to go down the stairs. I did ride the elevator back up, but it's actually slower than going down the
Okay,
stairs.
so you did take your time then. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. I was just talking to the nice people.
Hi, nice people. We're back.
I hadn't said a thing really other than it was a very nice weekend. Did you get to do fun stuff this weekend?
You know, my social calendar has not really lightened up that much.
Interesting.
Excuse me. It's just because I'm out of breath.
No, I've been clearing my throat. It's just because I just ate.
Pollen, seasonal allergies. But actually, I had a pretty full weekend. Friday night was movie night. Was family movie night. We watched Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh my gosh, so good.
I mean, that movie's been out for like almost 20 years.
So I can't believe I was in
Or
high
maybe
school.
it has been 20 years. I don't
in high
know.
School. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I was not.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting I'm older than you.
Me too. It's weird.
So we watched that over the week. We watched that Friday night, and then Saturday we set up a virtual D&D. We used Roll20 and Discord to set up a chat. So it was really fun. Tom and I were trying to figure out how we could do video chats while in the same house, also in the same room, without crashing the server and also having like just constant feedback.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We ended up being in.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, and it just kept going and going until we had to close everything really quickly.
I see.
So we did that, and then Sunday was beautiful. We actually set the hammock up in the backyard. I forgot we had a hammock stand and a hammock, so I read a book in the hammock for like an hour and a half, and that was glorious.
That's so good. That's so good. Those of you out there, you may know I've mentioned her a couple times. I have a 3.5-year-old. She is obviously the light of my life. However, under quarantine, when I'm not here practicing very stringent social distancing, I am home, and I'm home with my 3.5-year-old. And those of you parents with young children, you know, that's a special challenge. Like, I'm kind of looking out in my world, and I'm seeing, I don't mean this negatively in any way. I'm happy that everybody gets to do what they're doing right now, but there ain't no Netflix for me. Here's what my quarantine looks like. Oh, hey, okay, whoa there, hey, okay. So I posted the following thing on Facebook this Saturday. Would you guys like to hear me read a Facebook status update? Sure you would. It goes like this.
I think I might have missed this one.
Field notes from Toddler Parenting, number 3198. After your 451st Easter egg hunt, you completely abandon any effort at actually hiding eggs. You just start throwing them in big clumps in the grass, then you light a cigarette and walk away. I don't even smoke. So I'm running out of things to do with my elder toddler, is what I'm saying here.
Wow. You know what? April Fool's Day is coming up, so this reminds me a couple years. Did I tell you about what we did a couple years ago to the kids?
No, I don't think
Easter happened to be on April Fool's Day this year. And so somebody was like, tell the kids that you hid eggs and don't actually hide any eggs. We did.
Oh, nice. Yes.
We had so we told them that they each had a certain color egg. I think Alex had orange, Kate had blue or something like that. And so we hid 7 of each color, all in hard to find places,
nice.
and some easy to find places. But we told them they each had 20.
Oh, evil.
So
Evil.
they,
Oh.
so they spent like 2 hours
Yep.
looking for these other eggs that did
Yep.
not exist.
So evil, but also kind of my parenting role model as well. So that's good. I like that.
It was great. They have, they prank me all the time too. But so they had that coming. But it's not my idea, but we totally acted on it. It was great fun.
That's good.
Speaking of April Fool's Day, I saw something that I really think that we should do, and like that our viewers should really do as well. There was a post that I saw that said instead of pulling pranks and jokes on April Fool's Day, because really now is not the time.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes, let's have a good sense of humor. Let's add some levity into everything.
Sure.
But now is not the time to do pranks and things like that. However, somebody posted doing favors and doing nice things and being kind to people and calling it April Favors instead of April Fool's Day. So April Favor Day.
April Friends Day.
April Friends Day. So do something nice for people and let us know what you do. I'm gonna try and find something really, really specifically nice to do to put out there, and I think that this is something that we can all really embrace. And I'm seeing a lot of that going around anyway, which is fantastic.
Yeah, so I'll be back. I have a lot of programs, virtual programs that I've mentioned more than once here on this broadcast. On Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's why you won't see me on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But on Wednesday's April Friends Day. So we'll do something other than give each other a hug for April Friends Day together.
Yeah, well, we can't. Yeah.
I
was like, other than giving each other a hug, because we can't do that.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
But yeah, so something nice, and I actually might enjoy April Fool's Day this year, April 1st. It's always my least favorite day of the year because of April.
Oh, I bet so.
It's awful. It is
Geez.
awful.
I bet so.
So, anyway, okay, so I have some announcements.
Announcements.
Announcements!
We should have like a...
Announcements!
We should do a thing.
Projector screen.
Yeah,
and we got a
applause.
projector, we should be like, announcements!
Or something.
We should do that for next time.
Yeah, for our announcement section.
We'll see if we can make that work.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, so the seed orders, as I told you last week, the seed orders were on hold. Now we are back to our original process where if you want seeds, you can email in and let us know what you're wanting, and then we will figure out a way to get those to you. You can, if you're picking up holds as well in the lockers, they can put them in with your holds if they fit. They can also, we'll tape it to the door, and then once we go inside, you can come get it off the door. I feel like we're doing like a mafia handoff or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. There's
That's
definitely.
what it feels like.
It's like things have become a little bit more, if you'll allow, militant or military. You know what I mean? Like, put it in the locker, sanitize the locker, go, go, go. And then people come, here they come, here comes Charlie. And Charlie comes and gets the thing and then gives it to Delta Company. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
It is kind of fun.
I just want to say again, I don't like any of the negativity that's happening in the world today. But it's kind of fun putting stuff in lockers and walking away.
Well, careful how you say that.
Legal things.
Yeah,
things.
like
Only
library
legal things,
holds.
like library books. Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
So that's the seeds. I'm just making sure I go through my checklist. A reminder: we are closed through April. We will reopen on April 6th as of right now. That can change, just like everything right now. It's all changing on a fairly regular basis. For right now, we are scheduled to reopen on April 6th. That may change. Stay tuned for more updates on that. We'll announce that on our social media as well. Like I just mentioned, the lockers are live. I know I've been seeing people use them, and it's fantastic. I love seeing people use them. I want to reiterate our digital services. These are different online materials that are available 24/7, whether we're here or not. And one of the things that was just announced, and this is really great, I've already utilized it today. Hoopla, which is one of our digital services where you can download ebooks, audiobooks, magazines, movies. Can you do magazines, Christian?
I don't think so.
I don't think you can do magazines, so scratch that one. But you can do music as well. They have bonus borrows.
Oh.
Yes. So you can, these are specific titles that are bonus borrows, and you can check them out without it going against your total. So if you've already used up all 5 of your Hoopla total checkouts for this month, guess what?
Bonus borrows.
Bonus borrows, and it's almost the end. And it's the end of the month. So soon, in a couple days, you'll get 5 brand new ones. But these are ones like I checked out. I did some music. I got the Bon Jovi Greatest Hits and Amy Winehouse Back to Black.
So cool. That's perfect.
Or Back to Black.
Awesome.
I don't remember which one it is.
Childish Gambino just released a new album, and I haven't listened to the first song on that album. Childish Gambino, who gained some infamy last year with his "This Is America" song. Controversial, not taking a stance, just saying I'm excited for his next album.
Yeah.
That I haven't listened to yet, so I'm gonna have to get it on Hoopla.
Well, I don't know if it's on there because
Gotcha.
I haven't seen that.
I see.
And I don't know if it's one of the bonus borrows, but if
I'll
it
check
is,
it out.
go for it.
Yeah.
So that's very, very exciting. And these do not, so like when I went in to borrow these, I had 5 checkouts because I hadn't used any of them yet. And I checked these out and I still have 5 checkouts
Super
available.
cool.
So
Super
that's
cool.
fantastic.
Love it.
Something else that's really interesting that happened on Friday, we received the plans from the state library, or from the KDLA, Kentucky Department for Libraries and Archives, to use our 3D printers to print out parts for respirators. So we're going to start doing that. These are the ones that are used by medical professionals,
Wonderful.
so we're going to be contributing to that.
Wonderful.
Yes, very, very excited.
Happy news.
And I had an idea for something that you and I could do, and maybe our staff could do as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen about the bear hunts that people are doing.
I have. In the windows?
Yeah.
We should have some
We've
bears.
got lots and lots of windows
Yes.
all around the library.
Yes, yes,
So
agreed.
we should put some bears out for people to
So,
find as they're walking by.
If I'm honest, I don't know the ins and outs. Are these stuffed bears? Or are these pictures of bears?
It's a variety.
Okay.
It's a whole variety. I've seen some where there's like a giant teddy bear stuffed in a window,
Right.
and it's like looking down at the kids. And then I've seen others where, like people who live far back off the road, their house is far back off the road. They they painted a teddy bear and put it at the end of the
That's
driveway,
cool.
painted it on like a board or something like that.
Okay.
So that goes back to the whole yard art thing, and that's pretty fun. So I think that we should put some bears in the windows.
I mean, like right here or along Main Street.
I was thinking specifically along Main Street. I think that's great.
I'm into it.
I think that's something we should. Look, I just marked on the table.
Don't
tell Ruthie.
Nope, we won't tell her. I just saw her. She's not watching.
And I'm also going to disinfect that because you didn't see me lick my finger.
No, didn't see nothing. No.
Nothing. So that's all I've got for today.
Yeah.
We
You
got-
know, same really on this end. I'm looking forward to. Oh, let's share about what we're doing for children's services.
Yes.
Coming up this week.
All right. So on Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m., we are going to start doing story time or preschool
activities,
programming.
Preschool virtual programming.
But we're going to do it through Facebook Live.
Right here.
So they can engage. It'll be very Dora the Explorer-ish.
Boom.
Did you see the blue balloon?
Mm-hmm.
Except not quite as like that, because I'm going to be sincere when I'm saying it to
I
the
mean, I
children.
might be just exactly like that, so be prepared. Be prepared. But again, that's Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m.
From 10 to 11, right? We're gonna do
I think we were going to shoot for about 30 minutes.
10 to 10:30. Great.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we're going to
awesome.
shoot for about 30 minutes, but starting at 10, we're going to be doing those.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing those. I'm really excited because when I started, actually, did you start in children's?
I was on CERC for 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 months.
Because when I first started working at the library, I started in the youth services assistant position.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And then did that for like a week shy of a year. We were doing those positions together.
We were kids
He was
together.
in Maria and I was in Richmond.
Sort of.
We were, well,
Not at all.
I'm only a year older than you, so technically yes, just not.
Pushing 40 in the friend zone. It's a favorite lyric of mine.
All right, so that's all I've got. Oh, so do you know who my special guest is when you're not here?
No, I thought it was Steve.
It is Steve.
Right
You know
on.
what we've been doing?
Things in various costumes?
No.
No?
He's teaching me how to survive in the wilds of Richmond.
Awesome.
He taught me how to start a fire with flint and steel.
I knew that.
And then he taught me how to make my own char cloth to start it. And at some point very soon, he's gonna teach me how to throw a hatchet.
So apparently, what I'm hearing you say is, on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I'm not here, and I wasn't able to be here last Friday either, something of value, intrinsic value to humanity is actually happening on the show.
Or at least intrinsic value to April's survival.
Certainly, and then when I show up, it's just a bunch of squawking from this end of the table, I suppose.
Squawking.
Just a bunch of
squawking.
Well, at least on Wednesday, we'll be offering something really cool for your children that starts at 10, and then we'll be back.
We'll be back at 12:30 to do this.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that we had some recorders here because there's a craft that I want to do. But I'm not going to give you too much away, but it involves recorders. So I came in and I look at David and I go, do you have any recorders? You know, that musical instrument that you give to the children of people you don't like? Yep. And unfortunately, well, probably fortunately we don't, because that encourages children to share and share terms and things like that. So it's probably good that we don't.
Sure.
But for my purposes, I was disappointed.
Yeah, okay. Well, and now my interest is piqued.
It's going to be something, if it can get it to work.
All right, cool. Well, it's going to be an exciting week here on our live services here on our Facebook page and social media, so keep checking back.
Here we are. Love you, mean it.
See you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.